What's up, y'all? Look, man, we gotta be driven. What do we gotta be driven on? We gotta be driven on our purpose. We gotta be driven on our values. We gotta be driven on principles. We gotta be driven in the highest choices. We gotta be driven on the choices coming from our highest self. All right? We cannot be drifting. When you're drifting into lust. You drifting into the choices of your lower self. You drifting away from what you were sent here to do, okay? I really want to talk about discipline and consistency. And one of the core principles of life for a man and women is you don't get anything without discipline and consistency. Everything requires discipline and consistency, and they tie into each other. Right? Can't be disciplined without being consistent. And you can't be consistent without being disciplined. Okay? Now, what does disciplined mean? Disciplined means that you do what needs to be done, regardless of your feelings, regardless of how you feel in the moment. That is a temporary state. Your feelings are a temporary state. And that doesn't mean that you push off your feelings and ignore your feelings and just say, okay, I'm only disciplined. Feelings don't matter. Feelings are nothing. No, your feelings are teachers. Your feelings are guiders, okay? But they don't take the steering wheel. They don't have authority over you. Your emotions don't have authority over you. Same with your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You are not your feelings, okay? You are the awareness behind it. You are the awareness observing your thoughts and feelings, okay? Now, consistency. Consistency is doing what needs to be done repeatedly, over and over and over, staying rooted, okay? Staying rooted, just like the sky, man. I love this analogy. This analogy is amazing. Just like the sky. The sky stays rooted as the sky, even when clouds pass, even when it is fully covered with a big ass cloud. You know what I'm saying? It still is rooted as the sky. It doesn't drift off with the clouds. It observes the clouds. It lets the clouds be the clouds. And it observes them. It lets them be what they are supposed to be. Right? That is what we have to do with our emotions and our thoughts. Observe them, acknowledge them, feel them, and let them pass. Let them pass on, right? Okay. Stay rooted as the sky, though. You always stay rooted as the sky, bro. Now, today, I woke up. Man, life has been heavy, bro. In every aspect. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Every single aspect, bro. I feel like I'm carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders sometimes, bro. But that doesn't stop me from choosing the choice of my highest self, the highest potential stored within me. Doesn't stop me from being driven on my purpose. If anything, it motivates me to be driven on my purpose. It inspires me to be on my purpose because I know this is temporary. I know this weight isn't going to be here forever. You have to slowly lift it. Right? You feel like you got the weight on your shoulders, weight of the world on your shoulders. It's not going to go away, bro. It's not going to magically disappear, bro. You have to keep carrying it, bro. You have to keep lifting it. And you will build resistance to it. You will build tolerance to it, where it gets lighter and lighter and lighter, and you boom, 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 repping it out, boy. Walking with it every day, you feel me? Yes, bro. It's not going to disappear, bro. You have to work. You have to put the work in and earn that, bro. I got to stir my eggs up. Hold on. Stay rooted as the sky. Don't let your feelings or thoughts take the wheel, okay? Don't let your feelings take the wheel, man. See, that's why the majority of the people in prison are men. And the majority of the reasons that they're in that position is because they made a permanent decision from a temporary emotion, okay? Man, they acted impulsively. They acted off of an urge. They acted off of an emotion, a temporary emotional state. And it got them a life of regret, a life of what ifs. Man, we have to practice emotional intelligence. And bro, your thoughts and your emotions require discipline. They require consistency, okay? Discipline and consistency are the cornerstones of growth. They should be the cornerstones of your entire life. Everything requires discipline and consistency. Got 7 eggs, bro. Gotta get my protein in. And I really did not feel like waking up this morning and hitting the gym. As I said, it's been very heavy emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, bro. Life has been heavy, bro. Feeling like the weight of the world on my shoulders, but you build tolerance, you build strength. Ask God for strength, not for your battles to go away or the hardship to go away, but ask for more strength, ask for more resilience to get through them. Okay? Now, I overslept a little bit, for like 2 hours. I did not want to go to the gym, bro. I did not, especially when I got up and I got there, bro. And I especially did not want to put the work in when I got there, bro. That just made me realize how even more heavy it was. Even stretching, my stretching felt off. The music wasn't hitting, bro. The weights felt heavier, man. My flow was just off, bro. But what needs done, needs done. I still chose my higher self. And that is what matters, bro. You are an accumulation of the thoughts that you act on, the choices that you make. And I decided to act on the highest version of myself, the choices of my highest self, okay? And I kept God at the center. God must remain at the center of every single thing that you do. When you start going outside of God, that's when chaos comes in, bro. That's when destruction comes in. That's when things start getting hectic. You feel me? Gotta keep God at the center in everything you do. Ask God for guidance. Ask God for strength. Ask Him to cover your steps so they fall in alignment with His will and alignment with your higher self, your highest potential. We all have a fullest potential that we are capable of fulfilling. A highest potential that we are capable of fulfilling. We all have a highest version of ourselves. Every single choice that you make is either going to align with your highest self or misalign. You're going to be living in misalignment with your lower self. It's your choice, bro. It's whatever you want. It's whatever you want, bro. And that doesn't mean they're separate. They are one, connected. Without the lower self, there's no higher self. So don't make the lower self the enemy or bash it or you know what I'm saying? Integrate it. Because those are your weaknesses. Integrate your weaknesses because that's what makes you who you really are, bro. Feel me? Don't run from it. Don't avoid it. Don't distract it. Understand it. Embody it. And choose not to act on it. Okay? I'm cooking right now, bro. I'm cooking. These eggs are smacking. Oh yeah, discipline and consistency, they tie into each other. They are the cornerstones of growth, of your highest version of yourself, of your purpose. And man, that was what's on my heart today, bro. It don't matter if you're tired, bro. It don't matter what the temporary state of your feelings is. Do what needs to be done. Act in discipline. Act on consistency. Act and choose in the highest version of yourself. You are capable. You are loved. You are great, bro. You are here. You have breath in your lungs. You have a heart that is beating. You are healthy. There's too much to be grateful for, bro. Proceed with an attitude of gratitude, bro. Choose your higher self. Take one step closer to your higher self, bro. It's not going to all fall in place immediately. You're not going to be your highest self immediately, overnight. It is a journey. It is a process of choosing that through everything you do. Have faith, bro. Put your faith and trust in God and his direction. Surrender to God. Surrender all to God and put it at his feet. Stop fighting against him, bro. Surrender to him and serve him. Because he's the one who wakes you up every day, bro. He's the one who puts you here. He's the one who keeps breathing air into your lungs. He's the one who keeps your heart beating. You're powerful, bro. More powerful, more greater than you even think, than you can even grasp. Do great, bro. Fulfill that greatness. Choose greatness. I love you, bro.